crap, absolute crap, rubbish. That's all I can say about this. What you guys can see on screen right here, it's absolute rubbish, and that's all I've got to say about this in a nutshell. But yeah, I had to get off my chest before I even did an intro because that's how pissed I am. But yeah, hey guys, something to say, and today we're going to be talking about the prices and the restrictions of the Xbox One and PS4. And let's go straight into the Xbox One. Basically, Microsoft have made an absolute brilliant console. They've made this absolute beast of a console for gamers that just want a game, you know. They don't want to do it for money or anything. They just want to come home from work, chill, and just play Call of Duty or Grand Theft Auto or, you know, something like that. And basically, Microsoft have, over the years, they've made a console that gives people the opportunity to live off playing the games that they have made for this console. And it gives people opportunities like me to get a full-time job in gaming. You know, I'm on that road slowly but surely, hopefully. But anyway, like I was saying, yeah, they've made this excellent console over the years. They've made this absolute beast one this year, and they've absolutely just sold the fan base with the restrictions. As you guys can see on screen, there are pictures, and let's just go straight into the PS4 one first. And the PS4 looks absolutely beautiful. I think it looks. I'm not too sure about the line, going all the way around it. I like the line at the front. I think that looks nice, but the line all the way around, I'm not too sure about. But nevertheless than that, I think it looks amazing. The PS4 actually looks quite nice. I actually quite like it. And the only downside I've got to it is, you know, the actual controller. I don't know about it yet, but the controller looks really, really small and really thin, and I don't think my hand will adapt to it if I get that. But that's the only downside. I don't know because I've never got my hands onto the controller yet. But let's go on to the restrictions and stuff that the PS4 has. The PS4 has nothing, no restrictions. You got no online checks, no 24-hour suicide check if you're not on the internet, no restrictions on lending games to friends, no restrictions on selling games to friends, no restrictions on even using used games that have been used before, and it's got no restriction on a mandatory camera, so like having a camera on at all times, and it's got no extra charge for like the likes of Netflix, and it will cost you about $400, okay? Cost you about $400. I'm not too sure in England. I don't know if it's going to be £400 or £300 or what. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going off what this picture says. But yeah, the Xbox One has just sold the people off. I mean, like from what I've just said about the PS4 has got nothing. It's basically the PS3 absolutely beasted out, upgraded with new stuff. Customizable homepage, whereas with the PS3 we only can change the background and the icons and stuff, and that's it. But with the PS4 you can absolutely change absolutely everything to it, the look, the direction, the menu goes and stuff, all for $400, okay? And the Xbox, which costs more than that, which will cost you an extra $100, so $500 this will cost you if you're living in America. That's pretty expensive for a console, and they've just put restrictions on it. So it's like you might as well buy a £500 vase that sits there and does nothing until it's connected to the internet. And it's like, well, why put restrictions on it? You've just sold your whole fan base of Microsoft fanboys and stuff, people that love playing games on the Xbox, like I've grown to love. And it's just like, why would you do that, Microsoft? Microsoft have put mandatory online checks on the Xbox One. No gaming if you are offline for 24 hours plus. So if you're not on, say if you go camping with your family and you're in a little caravan thing, and you know you've got the electric plug outlet, you can watch TV, you've got TVs. You can't take your Xbox because you won't be able to fucking play a game for no more than 24 hours. It's just stupid, you know. You got 24 hours of gaming before it basically kills itself, you know. And it's like, what's the point? What is the point? You cannot lend games. That's restricted. Selling games is restricted as well as actually trying to play on used games that have already been in an Xbox 360. I mean 360, what the hell, Xbox One, sorry. And you've got to have a camera. You've got to have the camera plugged in at all times. The camera cannot be taken out, and you've got to pay 60 quid for gold now. $60 even, $60 for the Xbox Gold, which people are happy to pay for. But you've got to have gold to watch Netflix. Where I know people that have an Xbox just for Netflix, and it's, why would you do that, Microsoft? And I've got another picture right here. How the Xbox One differs to the Xbox 360. You cannot play games unless you are connected to the internet for 24 hours, once every 24 hours. If you are unable to connect to the internet, your game will not function at all. Yes, this includes single-player games. So even if the game is not compatible for online, even if that game you've bought, you've spent your hard-earned money on, has not got a multiplayer server, so you cannot play against your friends on it, you will not still be able not to play it because you cannot connect your Xbox One to the internet. You cannot disconnect the Connect servers. You cannot lend games. You cannot rent games. You cannot trade games freely. You have got to go to pre-approved retail shops that can accept trade-ins. No independent gaming shops even, can take your trade-ins because they've not been verified with Microsoft. And since there's less competition this year, you will get less. Yeah, you'll get less trading credit from the shop. So it's like, Microsoft, you're killing us here. Come on, you can't even sell games freely. If you want to sell a game to someone on your friends list, you've got to be friends with them more than 30 days. How stupid is that? You've got to be friends with someone for over 30 days on the Xbox to sell them a game. And then once they've got the games will be locked with that user forever, and they will not be able to sell it on. So say they bought it and like, oh, this is absolute crap, I don't like this game. Hey, do you want to buy it back off me? Or just give me my money back? No, you can't, because you have bought it and you have it now forever. It's like, why? What's the point? What's the point, Microsoft, of doing this? You've just made this beast console, and it's like, this is right, honestly, the Xbox One is like a woman. The Xbox One is like a woman. God made this woman, and she had the body of an angel. She could suck you off like there was no tomorrow. It was the best thing in the world, give you the best sex ever. But the only problem was, she was ugly and had a face like a pig. That is the Xbox One. So I'm going to sum it up now, guys, and that is my summary, what I've just said there. The summary of the Xbox One and its restrictions is body of an angel, great sex, blowjobs, everything, the lot, absolutely great. But it's got a face like a slapped ass, it's got a face like a pig, it's got a face like a cow and a horse, all mixed in one. That's basically my summary of the Xbox One. That's my summary, anyway. So, if you guys have anything to add to this, then please be free to put it in the comment section below. If you think this video was a waste of my time and your time watching it, please give it a dislike and tell me why in the comment section below. And, yeah, all I've got to say is what it says on this picture right here. Go home, Xbox, you're drunk. So, as you guys can see on screen here, there are 2 videos that you can go and watch. My latest video and a random video that I've put on the screen for you, and my second channel is on the top left hand corner. The links to my Facebook, Twitter and Instagram are in the description below. So anyway, guys, that is it from me, and I shall see you guys when I see you guys.